Networking and marketing made simple is for you, the business owner who has a product, a service, or a message that you believe in. My name is Scott Aaron, and each week we'll take a behind-the-scenes look into the real-world marketing and networking tactics and strategies for getting what you have in front of you to a lot more people. Thanks for spending time with me, and now let's get started. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Networking and Marketing Made Simple. Super excited to announce, as you guys have heard in previous episodes, that we are officially 1 week away from the 4-day free bootcamp on how to build, grow, and lead your network marketing team. So over these 4 days, I will be teaching you the exact way of how to bring the right person into your organization, how to guide them through setting them up for success, but most importantly, creating a routine that's duplicatable, that can be passed down to your team so you can create more leaders, which will create more income in your business. So again, that is from February 22nd to February 25th. It is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every night, Monday through Thursday. Everything will be live and recorded. There'll be a watch party the next day. There will be prizes given out all that week for those that are on there live. And also, I encourage you to share the registration link, which you will find in the description of this episode with your team so we can all grow together. So, as you saw in the title of today's episode, I'm going to be diving more into how people are getting blocked and restricted on LinkedIn right now. Now, some of these have been resolved, but it is not to say that they will never not happen again. So number one, people are seeing themselves getting restricted from sending connection requests. So they're sending connection request after connection request, and then they're getting this notification from LinkedIn saying, unable to send request at this time. Please try again later. Now, this is somewhat new in the sense that they have really clamped down on what is causing people to get this restriction on LinkedIn. Before, we all knew that obviously you couldn't send an incredible amount of connection requests every day and slide under the radar without getting blocked. Eventually, you're going to get caught. Now, what I will tell you is this: because of the amount of people that have and still continue to use automated software on their LinkedIn profile, which if you go to settings and security and you go to the user agreement, the do's and do nots of LinkedIn, number 2, I think, is you cannot use any automated software that connects and messages for you. If you do, you'll get blocked. But now, and there's still these marketing companies, which again, I know they're just trying to do what they need to do, but marketing companies that are controlling and managing your account, logging on and posting for you, or again, embedding the AI bots, it's getting people blocked. And what they're doing is they're clamping down on the everyday user as well. So I've been doing a ton of research, and what I found is, and you guys heard this in a previous episode, but I'm going to repeat it again. Do not exceed 100 connection requests sent per week. So that's 4 days a week of sending 25, 5 days a week of sending 20, 7 days a week of sending 14. Do not exceed 100 connection requests per week. Now, if you want to combine that over a 30-day period, don't go over 400 connection requests per month. Again, what LinkedIn is doing is now they're slapping you on the wrist. If you exceed that restriction, they'll block you for a day. If you exceed it twice, They'll block you for a week. You exceed it 3 times. They may give you a 30-day restriction. And over that, they may permanently delete your account. So stick to the 100 connections sent per week at 100 or less. Number 2, people are getting restricted from doing multiple searches per month. Now, this is something that I've also looked into because, quote unquote, back in the day, there really was no limitation on how many searches you could do. So what happened was when the advent of premium, which gives you unlimited searches, they wanted to make sure, LinkedIn that is that if you were going to be what they consider a power searcher, you're searching quite often, you may be a better fit for utilizing premium instead of the free version, because the free version, everyone knew if you blew through all those searches, you couldn't use them for the rest of the month, but it does recycle on the first of every month. That is what happens. But the number of searches that you are allotted per month has also fluctuated. At one point, it was around 15 to 20. Now I'm seeing it in some cases around 5 to 10. What I'm understanding is this. Number one, it absolutely has something to do with the size of your network. So the smaller of a network that you have, the more mindful you need to be of how many searches you're doing. So search twice a month. Search twice a week. Search once a week. You need to test the waters. Now, the good thing is that even if you end up using all your searches, number one, they get refilled on the first of every month at 12 p.m. Pacific. But number two, you can use the My Network area to do your additional connecting that way. So again, there's something to fall back on. Now, the other thing is this, the larger your network is, the more searches I am finding you are allotted. But I still, no matter what, even if you have 30 searches per month, do not exceed 2 searches per week. Again, Monday, Wednesday, Monday, Friday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, whatever you want your days to be, just do 2 searches per month if you are given those allotted searches. Now, the third and final restriction that people are seeing on LinkedIn, and this is somewhat new, and about a week ago, there was some clarity around this. So people started seeing this error message that said, quote, unable to send message at this time, please try again later. So people were making connections. The people that they were sending connection requests to were accepting these messages, but yet they were unable to send the message, even though they weren't sending too many out. So it was a head scratcher for me too, because I had 4 or 5 clients reach out to me and say, what's up? What's going on? And listen, I don't own LinkedIn. I'm just on there trying to navigate it just like you guys. But I was in direct connection with LinkedIn Help. And again, you could do a support ticket on LinkedIn, but the best way to do it, which I found, was actually going on Twitter, and their handle is at LinkedIn Help. So responsive, almost immediate. I was doing a LinkedIn Live as I was messaging with them, and they were getting back to me on the live so I could, again, address those issues in real time for the people that were on there. So here's the weird part. And a client shared this with me, and she said, Scott, it's giving me this error message, but I find that it's still going into the outbox. So the message is still being sent, but I'm getting this error message. But also, I realized if I went to the person's profile that I was a connection of, clicked message, I wouldn't get the error message, and it still would appear in my outbox. So there's a couple recommendations that I want to give you guys if this is still happening to you. Number one, clear your cache. Number two, clear your cookies. Number three, make sure you check your browser. So again, LinkedIn can be a little bit finicky with Firefox, Internet Explorer, or Chrome if you haven't updated your browser. And finally, number four, do as I just suggested, which what my client said. If you're getting that error message, go directly to the person's profile. If you want to message them, click message and send it there. Now, again, I'm going to read you verbatim what LinkedIn actually sent to me. And they said, thank you so much for this clarification. What you are experiencing is actually a known issue with the site. We are aware of it, and our engineering teams are actively working on a resolution. So, again, that error message that people are seeing is a known issue. So, if it hasn't already been resolved, it will be resolved. So, again, people are getting restricted from sending connection requests. They're getting restricted from doing multiple searches, and they're getting restricted from sending messages at that time with that error message. And again, make sure that you stick to 100 or less connection requests being sent, 2 searches per week. And again, do those 4 suggestions: clearing your cache, clearing your cookies, checking your browser, and going to the person's profile if you do want to message them, if you're still getting that unable to send message at this time error. And again, a week from tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, February 22nd through the 25th, we are diving into the 4-day free bootcamp on how to grow, build, and lead your network marketing team so you can have a thriving organization. Over these 4 days, you are going to learn exactly how to onboard the right person, how to get them started, creating the duplication process, and creating new leaders, which is how you create income in network marketing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. The link to join the 4-day bootcamp is in the description. Hope to see you there, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you so much again for checking out today's episode. And if you are listening through iTunes, Spotify, wherever you are, please leave me a rating and review. Let me know what you loved, what you would like to see improved, or ideas you have for future episodes. And if you are interested in taking your business to the next level, don't hesitate to go to my website, www.scottaaron.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me, where I can learn more about you, your business, what you're struggling with, and how we can work together. And don't forget to check out my wife, Nancy, and mine, our free community on Facebook called LinkedIn Leads for Life. We would love to see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you, everyone, for your support. Grateful for each and every one of you.